Welcome back to Backroad Bikes. We're out here in beautiful land between the lakes. I know it's been a long time since I've made any content, and the truth of the matter is, it's just been too hot. Here in western Kentucky, we've been pounded by heat wave after heat wave, and I'm trying to get out there and get heat stroke. Also, for some reason, I keep getting these nagging injuries doing simple things, so that's kind of a bummer. But today, it's not too hot. I'm feeling pretty good. So it's time to get back out on the bike. And the bike we've picked today is the Poseidon X flat bar. This is my son's bike, and he started his first day of high school yesterday as a freshman. So that's where he's at, and I'm out on his bike. So it occurred to me that I actually haven't ridden this thing any further than up and down the road. So I'm kind of anxious to get it out and see how it does compared to my Kentfield. A couple of changes that we made were the different handlebars. These came from Amazon, and that is what they are. Focus, there we go. And the Ibera bag, frame bag, and that's just about it. And here's a map of the entire land between the lakes from top to bottom. And we're right here. And we're going to ride all the way adjacent to 8068 over the bridge. And we'll probably turn around there and come back. It shouldn't be a real long ride, but I just kind of want to get this thing out and see what it's about. I can't believe that I haven't ridden it, and I'm really anxious to see how it handles. That was loud. How it handles a familiar trail for me. So we'll catch back up down the road. All right, so we made it over the bridge. You can see there. This bike path continues on for about another, 6 to 8 miles, I believe. But this is another spot where you can park and ride. They've done a really good job with this whole setup. But back to the bike, performed flawlessly. Had no issues at all. These tires are pretty loud for pavement only use. They're akin to small blocks, so they make a lot of noise. I don't know how much rolling resistance they actually have, but they do make a lot of noise, so I assume that they have a pretty good bit of rolling resistance. These handlebars were very comfortable. No issues there. This seat is not comfortable. It's terrible. I can't believe the kids have been riding on that thing. Gearing's very good. I like the gearing. And just the overall feel of the bike. It's super light, so it's a really good climber with the gearing that it has. And the gear spacing is very good. The brakes feel way better than they do on the Kentfield. But overall, it's just a totally different style bike to me. It's definitely more of a traditional feel, whereas the Kentfield's something a little different. But yeah, really impressed with it. I would have been perfectly happy with this bike. I still think I would have wanted to go with a large frame, and the truth is, my son's getting big, man. He's getting tall, and I don't know how much longer this bike's going to fit him. He's actually taller than I am now, and I bet he's going to be over 6 foot before the end of the year. So I think we're going to have to maybe look for something else, but that doesn't mean I want to get rid of this bike, because I actually really enjoy it. But we'll finish out the ride and come to a conclusion when we get back to the car. Let's run down some conclusions. This bike is fantastic. It's a really good bike, I think, for just about everything. Things that I'm planning on changing, just because I don't like them. That seat's tough. It's not very comfortable. Wears thin pretty fast. I don't know how much gravel riding he's going to do, so these small block tires might get replaced for something a little bit more pavement friendly. There's several tires out on the market to choose from now, so you pretty much get to pick whatever, but I'd probably stick with the same size and just go with something a little bit more you know, free rolling than what's on here. I think they're 35, so maybe like a 38 and something in a smoother tire would be great. Handlebars, really good, very comfortable. The whole bike's just a comfortable bike. The lightweight and that low gearing makes hills no problem whatsoever. It probably won't show up on camera here, but this is the path I came up to come to the parking lot. And right here it gets pretty steep, and then you cut over the grass, there's loose gravel, and you come up the grass hill there to the parking lot. And that low gear and the light weight of that bike made it no problem whatsoever. Another thing I like is this Ibera frame bag. I ordered a large, and this is literally the only bike that I have it'll fit on, because all my other bikes have weird frames. But you can stuff a whole bunch of stuff in there. Stuff a bunch of stuff. I'm such a wordsmith. And there's a look at it from this angle. 2 zippers, 2 huge compartments, and it was relatively cheap. I don't exactly remember what it was, but you can hop on Amazon, and I think it was under $30. But yeah, the Poseidon X flat bar is a fantastic bike for anybody looking for a kind of do-it-all style bike, but to do it quickly and efficiently, I don't think you can go wrong. I think this bike is $5.99, and it is an absolute steal. I'm getting to the point to where I believe the Advent X group set is the best cheap group set on the market. It's flawless on every bike I have. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for riding along with me. And hopefully, now that the weather's kind of chilling out a little bit, I can get some more content out to you guys. Thanks.